Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what I think is going to be quite a decent special beer that I'm bringing to you today. I'm just adjusting myself on here, right? I'm really trying so hard. I really haven't had the time to get this light sorted, so please bear with me. I'm still wearing the same t-shirt I've worn for the last few days, but I do love it. But anyway, this beer, I believe, to be quite a sort of a rare beer to be able to get hold of. And I've sort of looked for it about the place. I didn't really know it existed until I seen Steve Gilsonan, the head of global quality control at Guinness. He had one, and I asked him, "Whoa, what is that?" Because I've reviewed every single Guinness that I think is available to us from supermarkets. You know, from just easy pickings, easy to get. The foreign extra stout, both of them, the Nigerian one and the one brewed at St James's Gate. Very different ones with that sorghum, and the others using normal sort of naturally like barley malts and things. The porter, the Guinness original. If you go through my catalogue, you'll see I've reviewed them all. But I've seen him with this, and he told me this is only really normally available in Belgium. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Guinness Special Export. Right, coming in at 8%. Now, this might be a little too cold. I've just got it out. It's been out the fridge for about 15 minutes. But this is going to take a while to drink. Now, I actually bought three. Two for me, one to give away. And I drank one at the end of the night. So I'm not really appreciated it for what it is. Now, this I actually got from a bottle shop in Scotland. I went in a Scottish bottle shop and I couldn't believe when I seen this. And they did say that they have it in quite often. And when I spoke to Steve, he said that's a rare find. Now, if you look on, there's various places you can get this from, but it tends to be, seems to be sold out. I've not really ventured too much, I must admit. But from what I hear, it's quite a rarity to be able to find somewhere selling this and actually get it. So here it is. So if you get a hold of this, you might go and search for this and go, like, Speno, this is dead easy to get on. What are you going on about? But, I'm not 100% sure, right? I'm sort of doing this on a whim. But I have got some information. So it's 8% ABV. And now I've got this glass here. So this glass, it says the Brewers Project, St James's Gate in Dublin. Now what this glass is, and I hope it's clear, it's been under the bar for a while. What this is, at St James's Gate, the Brewers Project, I think what they basically do, over in the other side of the Guinness factory, there's a place where they basically will brew whatever you want them to brew. They're experimenting brewers, I believe. And they'll just try all different types of beer, and that's why it's the Brewers Project. This isn't about this. There's more information to be found about that, but it basically, you can watch a video online, and it will tell you that, if someone says I'd like to, brew a hazy IPA or whatever, they'll do it, and that's where the secret lies with Guinness as well. They won't really tell you what yeast they use. And they won't really tell you, there's a few key ingredients in Guinness that they won't really tell you. Mostly the yeast and possibly the water, what they do with the water as well. Anyway, let's crack this open, waffling on. Let's crack this open because I'm looking forward to this because I've not actually had this sober. So there's the bottle top, very lovely. And then I'll tell you a little bit about what I know about this beer, right? So, because I'm not standing up behind the bar, I'm getting used to these different bloody camera angles. Now, I love Guinness, as you know, and I can drink various amount of imperial stouts and things, and come back to Guinness, and it always is good. It wasn't worth me swelling that little last bit around, was it? Right, so let's just see what this is looking like. So there's the bottle, put her down. So remember that special export, obviously I'll put it in the title. Now this does say, well, first of all, I'll just tell you what it says, what you can search for, and it says on the website. So a classic Irish stout with a distinctive Belgium twist. Whether or not it's brewed with any Belgium yeast or anything like that, I don't know. So Guinness Special Export was, you guessed it, specially exported to Belgium in the 1940s and was the first Guinness beer to be served in Belgium after World War II. Right, okay. And it goes on to say, so how did this continental brew come to life? Well, John Martin was an English brewer living in Belgium who shared Arthur's thirst for exploration and adventure. So he was like an adventurer, wasn't he? In 1944, he ventured through the doors of St. James's Gate with a request to create a truly Irish stout with a fiercer punch and sweeter aftertaste to suit the palate of his Belgian friends. So it's probably not so much that it's got like any Belgian yeast in it or something, but it's just brewed a little bit stronger, because we all know over in Belgium, you know, they'll drink, or in, like say in Germany, they drink like 6% beers for breakfast. The Guinness brewers never want to turn down a challenge, of course, obliged, and that's what he got, an adventurer's black gold. So next time you indulge, close your eyes and think of Belgium. Right, okay, well, we'll do that, right? So here it is, head still hanging on lovely there, looking good in the glass. Thick head, thick, compact head. Big aromas of, like dark aromas, fruity, like dark fruits, raisiny, sort of fruity, licoricey, molasses, raisiny, sweet fruits from that. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. So anyway, this is, from what I've zoomed in on these tiny, tiny, tiny little things. I don't know whether the camera will zoom if I get my face out the way. I'm sure it says somewhere along there that it is brewed at St. James's Gate. And then John Mayer, it's exported by John Mayer. Is it John Mayer? Have I just got that? Is that just stuck in my... Yeah, John Martin, not John Mayer. Who's he? I can't... That name rings a bell. Exported over to Belgium. So there you go. So normally this is in Belgium. Right, let's see. Big old punchy, dark fruity, dark, slight milky dark, milky chocolate. Oh, it smells really fruity to me. And I mean really, really dark fruits, you know, like, or dates, like, you know, like figs, dates, that syrupy type of sticky, not like the did I say figs? Yeah, not like the figs, the sweet figs, but the natural figs. We actually eat them, so I know what they're about. Right, oh, here we go. Cheers, everybody. 8%. Oh, beautiful. Oh, now, oh, wow. There's a reason why Guinness is right up there, outselling everything, really. The Ellen Audio podcast now, at the minute, on Ellen Radio, they're doing the top 15 beers as rated by Untapped. Within, I think, 100 kilometres of the Ellen Audio studios over there in North Sheffield. And Guinness is coming out on top all the time. Guinness on top. The Guinness Zero now is pushing through big time. And I love Guinness. I was drinking a 15% Imperial Stout. I love the Goose Island. I've got the bottle over there. I think it's there. Right, which way is my finger going? That way, yeah, there. That Goose Island, massive stout, fantastic. Imperial stouts, I love them. They're really thick, decadent stouts. But this is... This is right up the top of the tree with them, but with a bit of Guinness traditional bitterness, which I love. I think a lot of people that don't like Guinness is probably because they don't like that aftertaste, that after sort of like the bitterness, but it's a purposely made taste. It's there on purpose. It's not astringent. They roast their malts, or they put them. Sorry, I'm getting this wrong. They actually have roasted barley in there, like unfermented roasted barley, I think, as well as just roasted barley, and they do roasted malts. So there is malted barley in there, but there is pure roastedness for the colour and things like that. But it has to be at a certain degrees. I think it's 232 degrees. It says a degree over and it's too roasted, a degree under and it's not roasted enough. It's really perfect. There's a video, I'll have to look for it again now, put it in here, which gives you a lot more intricate information than what I can give you. And I know that Steve Gilson has vetted it. He's monitored the video. He's made sure it's good to go. So it's factual. Everything that's in there is factual. What I say is based on facts, so I could have something wrong. But they designed this beer to be what it is. They designed Guinness to be what it is. It has that bitterness, that dryness, which is, for me, why I love Guinness. This, on the other hand, has got caramelly, sticky, pruny type, figs, dates, all them really dark fruits, raisins, really fruity, sticky, molasses, licoricey. This has got a lot going on in it. I mean, like normally, when I'm drinking beer and tasting beer and that, there's lots of, when you say tropical fruit flavours, I can't pick, unless I taste a specific taste, where I can't pick it all out. I can't say it's got melon and this, that and the other. And I'm not guessing what's in there based on hop profiles or anything. I'm not going to pick up a hop and it says you're going to get berries and orange. And then if I taste lemon and lime, that's what I taste. I ain't bothered about what the hop says. This, I can definitely tell you now that whatever this beer says it's supposed to be, this is a big old fruity, sticky, fruity, beautiful, sweet, fruity, with a lovely dryness, a lovely bitterness with it as well. The 8% is scarily not there. It's very drinkable. See, I always find a great quality, super hopped beer will always be, for me, I'm not talking about this now, but like I'm just making an example, will always be there to give you a bitterness on the back of your tongue and leave you a little bit dry to then make you want to go back in for them super smash of hops. What this is doing, this is giving you a really decadent, really lovely, really nice fruity, chocolatey, molasses, licoricey, all that darkness in there. That's really, really nice to have, like rolling around your mouth. And then it will just give you that dryness at the back end, which makes you slap your tongue a bit, salivate a bit, and make you want to go back in. But it's not one of them stouts, whereas like going back in is a bit too early. There's a lot of, like, say, imperial stouts that you have to treat almost like just a glass of wine. You have to make it last you for hours. And I thought that this, well, not hours, it's beer. I thought this would be quite big in alcohol. I know it's only 8%, but I thought for a Guinness stout, it's going to be, a bit more tougher to drink, but it's not. It really isn't. This is a crafted beer. This is what anybody that drinks Guinness and don't like Guinness, if you drink Guinness, there's a lot of people that say, oh, Guinness, rubbish. Oh, there really is out there. The people say, oh, Guinness, so stringent, oh, it's dry and nasty, whatever. But this to me is like, you need to try it. You need to find this, source this, try this. And then go backwards, because this really is exactly what it said. He said he wanted a true Irish stout with a fiercer punch and sweeter aftertaste to suit the palate of his Belgian friends. So this is like Guinness on steroids. This still has that Guinness taste. Now, in order to AB this, really massive, that took me by surprise, really big, fruity, real fruity licoricey hit there, because I just wasn't thinking about it and I just swallowed it really fast. What am I getting? There's something else just hit me there. Lovely, really beautiful. Oh, come on, what is it? Think. There's absolutely, it's one of those when it's on the tip of your tongue, a real taste that hit me there. I can't think what it is. A definite taste in that. Look how quick it's going down. But look how lovely the head's retaining. I think that's because when I got this glass, this a curry house. I went to Friend's Tandoori in Clarendon Park, and they served me a Guinness in this glass. And I went, wow, that's really good. So I said, excuse me. I said, I seen it was the Brewers Project, St James's Gate. And I said, excuse me, would I be able to buy this glass? And he says, no, I'll give you one. And he gave me a brand new one. So I think this was a brand new one. But obviously brand new glasses take ages to properly beer clean. So I think I've put this probably through a regeneration and cleaned it. But then it's been underneath here for, I don't know, 3 months maybe. Obviously stacked upside down. And this is probably why the head retention's staying on this. Plum. It was a plum. You know, like the plum porter? You know Titanic's plum porter? Right. Now, it's really weird because when you drink Titanic's plum porter, the actual plum taste in it is almost too plummy. I don't think I've ever had a plum that tastes that plummy. A real plum, if you know what I mean. But with all that sort of dark fruits in there, and that what seems like the dates and some real licorice, not like this sweet horrible licorice, but the real proper that bittery licorice that you used to get. And if you eat too much of it, you're off to the loo very quick. Real licorice that used to be rock hard, and you suck it for ages, and it has that sort of that funny off. What it can go a bit white if you leave it. That sort of taste with the plum, that sort of like overripe plum, like a plum porter with the raisins, the dates, the fig. Can you see what I'm saying here? Can you see the flavours that are in it? Well, not see. Can you imagine the flavours that are in here? But at the same time, it tastes of Guinness. Now, in order to appreciate an AB with this, to sort of like drink a Guinness and to see how this has been ramped up, you've got to really drink the Guinness original in the bottle, which is much more carbonated than a nitro. You couldn't compare this to the nitro Guinness as a ramped up. Although all the flavours are there, it's the same product. Just one's infused with nitrogen and the other's infused with CO2, which I believe is natural CO2 recirculated from the yeast providing the CO2. Now I'm drinking it and smelling it as well. There is quite a decent plummy hit with that. I wonder if that's supposed to be there. I wonder if it just amazes me how I've not even looked into any tasting notes on this, but I can imagine they wouldn't say that there'd be plum in there. But this has definitely just got all them dark fruits, really, really plummy plum. Nice bitter aftertaste, lovely roasted malts, sweet malts in there as well. Molasses, toffee, caramel, chocolate, not overly chocolatey, but it's there. A little bit of mix of milk and dark chocolate, raisins, figs, plums, dates. It's just got a lot. God, this is big, got a lot going on, but absolutely smashable, really. And it has got better now it's warmed up. Yeah, you don't want to have it too cold. It's definitely got better. And I think I've said this before. I'd actually love another one right now, because getting down to the bottom of this bottle now has really given me the full-on lacing of the mouth now. The mouth's ready. It's primed. It's ready. It's starting to recognise all the other flavours. And now I need another one to be able to really dig deep into it. But I think you get the idea. This is a very special export stout. This is a very special Guinness, brewed at St James's Gate and exported by John Martin over to his brewery there to serve to his Belgium friends. And God bless them, they're like going to enjoy that. So back here, it says aroma strong complex of rich alcohol mixed with sweetness and malty biscuit notes. A malted biscuit, yeah. Well, you get that, don't you? You get that in malts or whatever. It's sort of like an over-described description, if you know what I mean. Appearance very dark, almost completely black. Yeah, didn't really hold it up to the light. Guinness is red. Yeah, up to the light. It's still looking like a very dark, browny black. Taste, full body, mouth coating alcohol, yet very smooth, with some sweetness and lingering bitter aftertaste. Yeah, exactly. Nothing really about any kind of individual flavours. Ingredients: water, malted barley, roasted barley, hops and yeast. I think the hops are only in Guinness to give bitterness. I think most of the flavours in Guinness come from the roasted barley, the malted barley, and the yeast, really. I think the hops and the water, obviously, that's helping to make all that come together. I think the hops in Guinness are only there for the bittering purpose of the beer. And this is why people moan about the use hop extract. Well, you know, what is people that take cannabis oil going to say, like, I'm not going to have cannabis oil because it's an extract? Of course, it's extracting the oils from the hops. If you want to just use a hop as a bittering hop, there's no point in having the flour. There's no point in really having even the pellet, because you're not going to do any dry hopping or anything like that. You're using the hop oils for bittering purposes only. So for me, anybody that moans about Guinness having hop extract, it's exactly the same as extracting the oil from the cannabis plant to give the oil, rather than having to chew the plant and eat the plant, you know. So it's the best way to get the oils from the hops for bittering purposes only. That's just me on the Guinness defence wagon. That is an absolute right up there with any crafted stout, any imperial stout. It's probably just, you know, it's a little bit too low in ABV probably to be an imperial stout, really. But it is an absolutely special stout. That is a beautiful, beautiful Guinness. That's going to get a Speno waffle 10 out of 10, because that is, yeah, that really is a fantastic Guinness. And at 8%, you can't grumble at that. Right, anyway, I'm in Speno, doing you a very long video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a Guinness video. We all like a Guinness video. I like a Guinness video. And, yeah, go and have a look for it. Go and see if you can find it. And then come back to this video and comment in the comments box. Tell me what you think about it. I look forward to it. And also, like I say, and I've said in the past, please, if you comment, please don't be angry with me if I don't like it or comment straight away. It does take me a while I dip in and every now and then and go through them all, and I try my best to like every single one, regardless of whether it's good or bad, and comment back if it needs be. If it's sort of like pushing towards a question, or it's pushing towards a comment that could do with a reply, I always try to reply, because I appreciate everybody that likes and comments on my videos. Right, Take care, everybody. I've been Speno, and as always, live, laugh, love. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. And I might even change me top. See ya.